one thing that people don't think, Ben, is like you're gonna do a move, but you gotta do a next move. You can do a great move, you can hit a great takedown, you can pass someone's guard, but this is not gonna finish. The only thing that's gonna finish if you get a submission. So usually you don't get a submission right away. So you have to get used to connect one move to the other. So if you're gonna connect one move, if you're gonna do a move, you have to be ready to do the next move too. And I believe like everybody needs to train, think about the next move. You need to do a great move to begin, but you have to have a great move next. And you have to have like a hope to have a great move to finish. So imagine like start on your feet over this. Very few moves you probably like gonna be able to do without touch the other person. You're gonna just take a shot from far away. But most of the time you're gonna have to get a hold of you. As I get a hold of you, I wanna bring you to my game. And I'm not expecting to just walk into my game. I have to pull you, I have to drag you inside my game. So every time I'm sitting over here, I have to pull you really close. But every time I bring you to my game, I gotta know what to expect. So for example, maybe you can come too strong and start to put a lot of pressure on me and you start to come really close. If I feel like it's not the right time, I can just kind of back away, but I know you're in my game. And then if you continue to do that, and if you continue to come really close, I have to have the right reaction. But you continue to come forward. I cannot just move and run away from you because I'm gonna end up kind of like be like everybody. So I have to connect the next move. So I was thinking about if I pull you close and then you continue to put pressure on me, and I'm not ready to put pressure. I can keep a distance, but as you keep coming close, I'm gonna have to get like my shin in front of your shin. Because now if you come really close to me, I take your foot out of the ground and you cannot really move forward. Move closer, closer. You just take your foot out of the ground and you cannot really kind of like moving forward. Back. So step closer. I can just keep this far away. As you put pressure now, I just take your foot out of the ground. With your foot on the ground, you're probably not going to be able to kind of put pressure on me anymore. Because you need your foot on the ground, you need to drive to put pressure on me. Okay. So if I get your foot off the ground, I stop your move, and then from here I have all the options. Now you're my game. I can scoop forward, go to one leg expert. I can stay here and drive for both legs. Or if you get to the point that we just talked about, if I pull you close, and then you're like, I'm not ready to move forward. This guy is pulling to his game and I'm not ready to move forward. If he starts pulling his arm back, I have to make it really hard. If he starts, and then I connect my feet behind your ankle. I connect my feet behind your ankle at the same time that I'm pushing with both knees. One more time, you pull, and I'm going to just push at the same time. As you're falling, I have to connect. I cannot let you fall and I cannot connect the next move. So if I hit the move, I move forward. Go again. So I pull, you start moving back, I push, and get it close. And I know we talk about the butterfly guard, but I need people to think about what's gonna come next. So if I have a great success of like sweeping, if I have a great success to hit the move that I practice like the whole week, but I know what comes next, I need to know. If I drill that move like 100 times this week, and I finally did the move, I need to know like where I land, how I land, what my opponent does when they land in this position. So I need to expect the next position. So based on that, when I pull your guard, I'm gonna try trip and try to get my both ankles over you. But if you have a strong base, then you're gonna put one leg back, and then maybe you're like you're not gonna fall. And then I'm gonna I cannot just back away from the position because I've been here before. So if I trip with both and then backstep, I need to connect the next move. And it has to be something quick. I cannot have to climb your back and go and try to get a choke. So it has to be something quick. So as soon as I pull this and I don't have both ankles, I miss the move. I'm just connect something else. And I believe what makes one move great is a move that you can do all the time. A move that you don't have to think too much to make the move. You can just go and like connect the next move and connect the next move, and don't let you think too much what to do to me.
Okay.
You can think how to defend my moves, but I don't want you to think, how I'm gonna finish this guy, how I'm gonna attack this guy, how I'm gonna set up this guy. So I want you to be most like under my attack, and not like thinking about how you're gonna do something to me. If you want my attack, probably I have a lot of chance to keep you leading you to one place that probably I'm gonna be able to finish it. And I believe like a lot of people miss this in jiu-jitsu, and sometimes because they think about jiu-jitsu just like the sport jiu-jitsu. And they think about the sport just like, oh, I just need to do one advantage, I need to do one takedown, I need to score in the last 40 seconds so the other person cannot score back on me. But this is not doing jiu-jitsu. You're kind of almost like wasting your jiu-jitsu. You waste your time. So I believe like when you do a move, you want to look for the next move so you can finish. And I believe that's the safest way, so you don't have a chance to do anything to me. I take full control, and I guide you just where I want, and not a place that you've been trained like every day to put me in.
Oh, Marcelo, and you just showed a bunch of examples here when the person is standing. But I remember when I used to train you, for example, I'm the type of person who passed on the knees. And it was pretty much like all the sequence that you were showing standing. I remember training with you, was the same concept. You would hit me with one sweep, if I defend the sweep, you would go to the leg action and that. So can you show some examples like of this connection when I'm on my knees?
Bernard, like you said, not many people are gonna like to standing up. If they standing up, they can move fast, but at the same time they're more exposed. When they say more exposed, like their legs right in front of you. You can heel hook them. You can single leg their leg. You can tangle the leg and go to their back. But when you're on your knees, you compact. You kind of you set your base on the ground, so you don't have to move if you don't want to. So I don't have to find a way to just get you to move. But at the same time, now if I try to get too close to you and then you push me too hard, I don't want to just give up and fall on my back. I have to be able to stop over here. And one of the ways that I realized to stop when every time you push on me, I don't want to feel like your weight on my chest, because I'm not going to be able to carry all the weight. Every press you put on me, I want you to put on my shoulder, and I want to find just the right angle that you cannot push me back. That I'm not gonna feel like I'm unfolding. So every time you're able to push me, I'm just gonna get myself really low, and then from here I can start to connect. If you push me, I need to feel strong, but I need to feel like ready to attack.
So posture is one of the most important things.
At least to begin a position. I mean, I don't want it to be possible, but if I want to have an option to attack, I need to make sure like I have a good posture.
And that makes a lot of sense, because I'm much heavier than you. And I remember training Phil, we always be thinking like, how can I put his back on the ground? How can I do that?
It's a great start. You know? I mean, if you put the other person back on the mat, that's how you kind of like get him stable, get him in the move. You know?
But it was close to impossible. But
and then from here, imagine like you try pressure me, and I didn't fall back. A lot of is related to my feet. If my feet goes up, if my feet goes up, I fall back. So once I get my shoulder down, you know, my feet has to stay heavy. And then once you start really pressure to really kind of try do anything to me, now I can kind of like use this against you. If you're not connecting me, it's another thing. You're avoiding, you're running away from me. And that obviously not everybody likes to do that. I don't think everybody trained for that. But every time the person try like okay, I'm gonna take a risk, I'm gonna try pushing, I'm gonna try drive against him, they start to end up more exposed. You know? So if I'm over here and they start pushing, and then I found a very strong angle that you cannot really push me, but then you keep pushing me, and my feet stay on the ground. As you keep pushing, my both hands goes inside. I just connect like a good like a butterfly guard for me. Because now I want to connect the hands, and I want to be able to kind of like I will squeeze your elbows together. And then from here I can go and see which way you give it to me. Doesn't matter my head, Bernard. Like if you put your weight to your left, and if you start put your weight to your left, I can go over there. But if any moment like, you change and start put your weight on the other side, I can go over there either. So goes to that point that we talked about. It has to be something that is easy to do. When I say easy to do, easy to apply. It's a move that like I don't have to move too much. I don't have to be flexible. I have to just be on the right time. And I don't have to be faster than you.
Okay.
Even like obviously like someone light is gonna be faster than the other. But when you find someone like at the same weight than you don't have to be faster than the other person. You just have to move before him.
Okay.
It's almost like a race. We're gonna race, but I'm gonna start ahead of you.
Good.
We race. We're gonna start. We're gonna start on the same place, but I'm gonna take off first.
Okay. No,
It's almost like a cheating in a race, you know what I mean? Because you can just take off first. That's what you're doing. I'm not gonna wait till you move so I can move.
Okay.
As soon as like I have a chance, I'm gonna try and move first.
Okay.
And you gotta take advantage of this. You know?
No, man, that's amazing. Oh, Marcelo, and I think one thing that differentiates you from all the other athletes is that you have a regular body type. So you're not like a crazy strong guy. You're exactly like our customers, for example. You have a regular size. You're not like the muscle person. So do you think this is what makes your jiu-jitsu so efficient? Is the connection? It's a good posture, connections, and always trying to be one step ahead using the connections.
Bernard, I'm a middleweight. So when you talk about middleweight, I'm not light and I'm not that heavy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just like a middleweight. So maybe that can be like an average guy, you know what I mean? And if you're gonna say I'm athletic, you can say I'm athletic, but I wasn't athletic when I started jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, like after like 20-some years of jiu-jitsu, you start to feel like, oh, he's athletic. But I wasn't athletic at all. So I believe like anyone that doesn't feel athletic, he still can do really good jiu-jitsu. And flexibility, I built some flexibility, but I'm not a flexible guy. I don't think I begin jiu-jitsu with a flexibility. That flexibility was developed, you know what I mean? And not a lot, just enough. So I feel like it's a lot more like what I just said. We're gonna begin in a race, me against you, but I'm gonna start ahead of you. And that's what jiu-jitsu allows you. You can always kind of like take a lead before the other person has a chance. You can always kind of trick and surprise your opponent. And then the only way to trick and surprise your opponent is like taking to where you know it and he not. You know, if I start going to a game and I let you kind of like pull me towards your game, I don't think I'm gonna have like a good answer or the right answer. Or maybe I have the answer, but maybe my answer is not on the same time that you, because that's your game. So I think what makes like the odds on my favor is that you constantly should be on my game, and not I should be on your game. You should be on my game, you know.
Good. No, man, that's awesome.
Alright, today I want to show you guys back attack, because it's been one of my favorite moves, and obviously one of my favorite moves because I have used the most. And when I say use the most, like I have used the most against my opponents, is the move that I feel like they have the hardest time to defend. And the back attack came so handy because it's such a big part of your body. The same way how you can defend your arm, you can defend your ankle, you can defend like your chin. Sometimes to defend your whole back is really hard because it's a big part of your body. So I feel like if you pay attention, many times the back is going to be exposed. As long as you have a good seat belt, you're always going to have a good back attack. And it's a move that you can do with the gi and no gi.